welcome on to an impromptu episode of After Dark Live with the AD Live crew. We got King Petty in the house. We got the one and only Kyle Jones in the house. And of course, you got your host, Marz, a.k.a. Marlon Beardo, the Bearded Weirdo, the Stella Rosa Casanova, the creator of culture and the Should Night of this podcast game. And we are here for a random episode because why? It's your boy's birthday. That's right, ladies and
Happy birthday.
Appreciate you, the founder of the Should Night of this game. Impromptu episode. The guys say, hey man, let's go live. And I said, you know what, damn it. Let's do that. We may have some guests trickle in, but we're just gonna talk the shit like we used to do in the old days, see what's been going on, and of course, celebrate the birth of a real one. I'm turning 21 years old today. You may not be able to tell from the grays of the beard. I got the Benjamin Button thing going on, but yeah, 21 today. So toast to my brothers. Thank y'all for coming in. I don't know what y'all got. We got anything to drink?
Coffee.
Toast.
You know we owe like coffee, tea. And you know how I'm doing. I'm bringing the Essentia back. Nice frozen.
Oh my man!
Little celebration of life. It's a bittersweet day today. If y'all NBA fans, the Dikembe Mutombo passed away today, marring my damn day. But shout out, no, for all the '90s kids, man. He was a dope player, man. He had the ugliest shoes. Did any of y'all ever own any of those Dikembe? I know Kyle used to have some butter cookies back in the day. Did you ever have some?
I did. Remember, I had a pair in 8th grade. Ain't
nobody doing this to this guy today, man.
You know what? Here's what's crazy about that. Here's what's crazy about the Mutombo passing. So last week I ordered like 3 jerseys. I ordered the Kobe 8. I ordered the Jordan 23, the red one, and then I ordered the Dikembe Mutombo blue old school Denver jersey with the rainbow. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get them 3. Right, so they coming in. They'll be here Thursday. And he passed away today.
What with the rainbow?
Well, the one with the Denver joint. It was like the colorful one.
No, I recall it.
That throwback that's a dope ass throwback. So I mean, like I had to have it.
No, Denver had some fire jerseys. Pound for pound, they probably had because remember the mellow baby blue one.
Yeah.
And then the dark blue one they had with like Mamada Raouf played for them.
Yeah.
Then of course, like you said, the one with all the multicolors. They've had some of the most fire NBA jerseys. I love Petty because he's like, I'm still rocking them jerseys to this day.
Dude, dead and everything. Petty put that shit on.
Dude, I mean, if they bring back the baggy ass pants, might as well bring back the throwbacks.
I heard about that.
Yeah. I've seen LL with a couple of pairs. I was like, did that man got bell bottoms on?
That's too big, though. That's too big. Like, let it be like how I ain't gonna say like how we was in high school, but like at least like the early 2000s, like when it was like I ain't gonna say Ed Hardy jeans and shit like that. Like, yeah, stuff like that. But like not no baggy shit. Like, I can't do it.
John about to dust off the Jinkos.
Nah, those things will burn long years ago. Like that.
The cross colors, the what was the
That's like putting on Carl Kanai. I'm not doing that.
Good luck. You got to go to a thrift shop to find some Carl Kanai. I don't think they make no 2024 Carl Kanai.
Them should have a license plate on the back of them.
I'm sticking with the fitted jeans. I'll give a shit if the style changed by the baggy. You will not catch Marz in a pair of 44 jeans and I wear 34 waists. We was wearing 44s and we was like 12.
Man.
Oh man, shoot! I had to help both these guys with their style. Kyle was like, "Man, I'm gonna dress like you." I was like, "Go to Marshall's, get the polo." Oh man.
Oh,
For those who don't know, I've been on vacation since September 13th. I think this is my longest continuous day off since 16 years of age. I go back to work tomorrow. I'm not gonna know what to do. I don't even remember what I do for a living anymore. I hope I remember my password.
God, damn, you been on vacation that long?
September 13th, bro. Friday the 13th was off because I didn't know if we was gonna go on a man trip this year. So I was like, you know, organizing a group of black people to go on vacation at the same time is the hardest thing. You better off, going to the moon. So I didn't know. So I was like, I'm gonna just take a bunch of days off. And, it's a chance that with so many of our birthdays in September, if we do something, it's gonna be on one of these weeks. I'll have it off. And then, but now I don't have another day off, besides the weekend until Christmas. So now I'm kind of regretting that I took all that damn time. But once I got off, once I unplugged that alarm clock, I was like, "Woo, is this what retirement is like? I need to rush this." It was a beautiful feeling, just waking up when your body wake up, go to sleep when your body go to sleep. Shit. Couple days, I was like, "Did I shower today? What day is it? I don't know what's going on, but hey, I keep it funky, literally." But what you gentlemen been up? I've been running my mouth. It must have been whatever I'm smoking on right now.
oh my god. Well, I just been working, trying to release some of these shows. Me and you been doing oh hell nah shit, which is doing pretty well. So yeah, just been staying busy, trying to at least.
I see you've been eating around the world, man. You're gonna have to do Cal Fitness. I saw that. What the hell is you drinking? An apple pie?
Cinnamon toast crunch. I was like, what is that?
That thing was so thick. I was like, woo.
Apple pie cappuccino.
Al Jones Eats and Travels. Please subscribe. I think that's pretty much it on all platforms. Man, he on a plane every week. He like Carmen San Diego. It's like, where in the world is Kyle Jones's week?
I was like, damn.
Singing rock. I was like, what?
I've been just like y'all, man. You said what?
I said, what the diabetes? That thing was so thick. I was like, I don't think I can. I tried to put that in a straw. I have an aneurysm trying to.
I was trying to get a regular one. Then I was like, I said, is that apple pie? I was like, oh, I got to get that.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Wow, I know they sick of me because I be door dashing one drink.
Are you serious? You just be door dashing one drink there?
I just finished one.
What? How much is the tip? Like 35 cents?
This should be yo, and Wawa is 0.1 mile away from my house. The tip be $1.50. I'm like, I know they spit in my shit. I've been like that frozen. I get the frozen strawberry with the lemon base and a shot of protein. I be tearing it up.
It's gonna be one of them days when one of the employees gonna just walk to your house and just deliver it.
It could. I mean, I could walk to Wawa and get it, but
don't walk nowhere.
That pandemic made me lazy as shit. I don't even I got a whole washing machine to dry. I ain't used in 2 years. I just put that shit in the laundry bag. Happiness, they come pick up the clothes, wash them, bring them back the next day, all folded. They look like little kilos of cocaine. They be folded all up. So I presume. I've never seen a kilo of cocaine before, but on TV, that's how they look, man. And y'all been watching Penguin? I think I'm the only comic nerd in the group. And y'all been watching Penguin?
I turned it on and then I fell asleep.
I haven't even watched it yet. I heard it was good though. Like I'm seeing like comments on Facebook talking about it.
No, it's good, man. At the bare minimum, the makeup artist got to win because I was like, I showed my parents and I was like, yeah, this is Colin Farrell. Old black people don't know any celebrity. I was like, that's Colin Farrell. My mom thought it was Tom Hanks. She's like, that, she was like the guy from that was like Wilson. I was like, nah, man, that's Tom Hanks. She was like, that's Forrest Gump. That don't look nothing like Forrest Gump. I was like, oh my God. Oh, black people don't recognize anybody but Denzel Washington.
Yeah, I'll just take y'all reviews for it. Them DC comic shows they be too like dark for me.
It's pretty good. If you like The Sopranos, you would like this. But if you don't like slow mafia stuff, it has really nothing because Batman's not in the show. Like it's crazy that they're making movies and TV shows about the bad guys. I'm like, that changed, man.
But don't Joker got a movie, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's not the real Joker. It's like they're like, oh,
this is before. I think this is like was it before everything happened and shit? Before he became who he really became.
Well, now they're saying this might not even be the real Joker. They were like, this might be the guy who influenced the Joker. I'm like, so what the fuck are we watching? If this is like, so it's just a movie about a dude. They were like, well, yeah. I'm like, yo, y'all, that's a bait and switch right there. You go there thinking you gonna see a Batman movie. It's just a crazy dude. I'm like, I can see
real
ride the bus out here if I wanted to see some crazy people.
So, do y'all like prequels?
I don't like prequels just for one thing. There's no surprise.
Thank you. That you know what the result is.
You know there's no. Pardon me. You know there's no danger like the Black Widow movie that came out. That was a prequel. I hated that movie because I'm like, you know, she's gonna survive because she didn't die until the Avengers movie.
Exactly.
So what are we watching this for? There's no surprise. Prequels to me, it's only one prequel I think I like, and that's the second Indiana Jones movie, because all those movies stand alone. Technically, it took place before the first one, but they all stand alone. But other than that, just like when they did all the Star Wars prequels, I'm like, bro, I know this dude's gonna become Darth Vader. Why? What's the point of watching this? You know, this is how he became Darth Vader. I don't care. Don't care. I know how his story is. It's like reading a book backwards and being like, the end. All right, now let's see how we got here. Don't make any sense. No, I don't like prequels at all.
No.
Did you see that Transformer, John? I know you got. Don't you got a damn like Decepticon tattoo or something?
Both. I got both. Autobots and Decepticons.
Did you see the new Transformers movie?
I haven't gone to see that yet. Nah, I don't know if I'm even going to see that. Based on like, it's not even. I've seen everything that came out in like 85, 86. So what do I need to see that for? I mean, like, it's not even really like I don't know. I learned all that back in like 85, 86. They still have Generation 1 on DVD and stuff like that. I can get that on my PlayStation. So like, no, I might go see it, but there's a good chance that I'm not. I'll wait till it come out on regular TV or some shit.
Yeah, I think with streaming, it made it really hard to make me go buy a ticket, drive to the theater, and when you back in the day, you didn't have a good sound system at home, or you had a big box TV, so going to the movies was like a treat. But now with TVs and home surround sound systems, like all I got to do is turn the lights on and off, and I got like a little mini theater in the house, and I can watch it convenience and don't have to have somebody, talking in the movie. Because that used to be the thing that drives me crazy. You go to the movies. I was like, I know stereotypically we supposed to be the ones that talking, but I was definitely the one turning around like, I watch the movie, Raheem. Come on, Jesus Christ. So yeah, I like it at the comfort of my home. The only movie I go to the theaters to see is like an Avengers movie or like a big Marvel movie. And now I don't even go see all of them. Like I saw Deadpool and Wolverine in the theater and Bad Boys 4 in the theater. I think those are the only two movies I've seen in the theater all year.
I saw Bad Boys 4, and I just had all I have to do is walk to the theater. Like I'm literally like a 5-minute walk to the theater from my house. So like I could have just I can walk or drive. It don't matter. So like I I don't go to the theater. It's just there's no point.
I think it's so much on streaming now. Like you said, with Netflix and their original movies and all these other things, it's so much content. You can just wait for a movie to hit the streaming service by the time you watch it. There's no urgency to watch them anymore.
Yeah, and then a lot of them they'll be on streaming within like 60 days, or something. Like Deadpool and Wolverine just came out, I think, in like May, and it hits streaming tomorrow. So like, if you wait a month, you could pay $6.99 and rent it right on TV, and DoorDash some real food instead of that nasty. Last time I bought some food at the theater, I think it was at Spider-Man No Way Home. So that's like 2021. I was at the theater in MacArthur Mall. I asked for some nachos. Yo, and it wasn't the point that they were $10. I know you're gonna spend a lot of money when you go to the movies on Thursday. The fact that for that $10, my man handed me a little cup of nacho cheese like you get from Taco Bell.
Oh, wow.
And one of the 25-cent bag of Doritos. It was like, here's your nachos. I was like, no, the fuck, you didn't just hand me a bag of Doritos. I was like,
how much is a bag of popcorn?
An arm, a leg, like with you know it's expensive now.
It's $17 here.
Let me tell you, as a single man, the last 2 movie dates I went on, the girl was like, I'll buy the tickets. They know it's cheaper to buy the tickets than the actual popcorn and drink and stuff like that. And I don't like popcorn; it get in my teeth. But you know, I get a large popcorn. I'm like, ding ding ding, $20. Extra butter, $22. A large diet, and I'm like, why are you getting a diet drink? You about to eat 6,000 calories of popcorn. You're gonna wash it down with a Coke Zero. Get the fuck out of here.
I spent $33 on mine last time when I went to go see Bad Boys. I was like, gotta be fucking kidding me.
And God forbid you go to what's those places where you eat like a Cine Bistro?
Oh yeah.
And they'd be like, the Jaws fish sandwich, $32. You're like, $32 for a movie fish sandwich?
The drinks are expensive as fuck too.
Yeah. They do give you a gallon now.
Like I had you ever got the alcohol out of there?
I have, but you know, I ain't much of a drinker, so I get like a beer and try to perpetrate. You know, I drink that beer all damn night if I'm out there drinking. And now I'm at the point at 44, I'm officially giving it up. Unless we in Vegas or some place like that, or on a cruise. That's the only time I'm drinking. I'm not just drinking in my free time. You know,
I had 2 margaritas. It was not cool.
Not a margarita. John be having his drinks.
No, I don't drink straight no more, bro. I can't do the straight shit no more. Like, nah, that should be like if I do straight, it's got to be like on a say like my birthday next month. Like, yeah, I'll drink like a shot or 4. You know, like I said, a shot or 4. Yeah, but it'll be like some brown. It'll be like some Hennessy or something like that. But I ain't gonna do no vodka or no gin or shit like that. No.
I don't think
I hate brown.
Me too.
What you drink? Al, what you drink?
I hate vodka.
I'm a vodka person as well. You can if you get the right vodka, it'll be so smooth. It's like
they bring me headaches.
I live vicariously through Kyle's eats and travels because he be having all the drinks. So that one man, that cinnamon toast.
Oh, that churro.
Okay, so the way it sounded good, but the way it looked, I was just like, I don't know.
That shit was good.
I want y'all to do me a favor. Please find that video right now when you have an opportunity. When he pulls out that plastic one, he poured a shot. Half the shot hit the table. I was like, is he drunk already? He pulled that cowboy shot glass out. He aggressively poured that shot in there. And then when he pulled that, then he put that creamy thing in. I was like, ugh, that doesn't look like some shit. And then when he pulled that white plastic spoon with that, I was like,
it'd be all right.
He was like, that shit good. But I was like, I'm sure it is. But I was like, man, I bet if you put some of that firecracker in it with the churro, that'd probably be good. A little spice during the holidays, that'd probably be good. I can't
Put in some coffee.
Or some
Oh
coffee.
yeah.
I can't really do lactose though, man. Like, and that's even not because I'm old. Like, I think I got some around here that lactate. I got them shit stored like John Wick had guns stored in the house. I got lactates in this room with that room, this room, that room. If I eat cheese and dairy, I'd be like, oh, I'm dressed like Vin Diesel right now.
Oh no.
It's all about family.
Oh my god.
So what you doing for your birthday, man?
Man, nothing, man. Like I said, every day been my birthday for the last 3 weeks.
God damn.
This has been like I pull like, you know how your girls be like, it's my birthday month. Like women don't have birthdays, they have birthday months. You know, they tell you 60 days. Oh my God, it's my birthday month coming up. You're like, so I mean, every day I did an experiment, man. I wanted to feel like what it was like to be retired. And it was heaven. I just got up, I took my alarm clock. I advise for your mental health, if you can, if you have a job where you've been at, like I've been with my job technically for 21 years, and I just turned 44. So you do the math, because I was a contractor for 7 years before I moved over and worked there for 14 years. But I got the same employee number from when I was a contractor. So I've been affiliated with this company for 21 years, my entire adult life. I was still in my 20s, late 20s when I started over there. So even though I've had different positions there, working with that company for so long, man, I just needed a break. So, you know, I did a bunch of Oh Hell Knows. I did a couple of Down in the Den After Den, you know, After Dark. Did a couple of Down in the Den episodes. I'm always gonna make sure I pour into that because it's my passion. But other than that, I've just been like my first complete freedom without any responsibility, any family, any girlfriends, any dogs, nothing. It was just me, no kids, just me. And, you know, just had a blast, you know, hanging with myself and focusing on mental health and just balance. And I didn't even go out the house every day. Like I said, some days I just sat there and played 2K25. I finally learned how to stream games on Twitch. So now hopefully the Down in the Den gaming community can start blowing up. I was like, oh, you just hit this button that says start stream. I was like, it's that easy, huh? So I was streaming that Red Dead Redemption 2. My favorite game of all time. I started to play that. I was like, people is really in this room watching me play the game. This is
right.
What a beautiful time. I was like, you didn't even see my face yet, because I haven't hooked up my digital camera, because I want, before I put my camera, I want to make sure my gaming setup is how I want it to be set up. I want people to, damn, I dropped my J party file. So yeah, I was streaming on Twitch. That new 2K25. Any of y'all played that yet?
I got
it. Oh, you still got a PS4, don't you? I know you ain't.
Yeah.
Kyle still playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Damn.
I can barely film content, not the less play no damn PlayStation.
You still got a phone? Jesus.
Yeah, but that's 5 Pro is, they're taking the pre-orders for that. They were like, we didn't for some reason we didn't sell out. I'm like, anybody paying $700 for 8K? I'm like, if y'all at home could see behind my glasses, everything looked like a standard TV to me anyway, because my eyes are bad. So I was like, man, I'm not paying $200 extra for 8K. They don't even make hardly any 8K content.
Shit. Why I got y'all? I know I ain't get to talk to y'all lately. What y'all think about this Diddy stuff?
Oh man. I was one of the first people that said Diddy did it, man. I feel as a fraud investigator, I have a really good sense of when people are guilty of shit. And I always kind of believed it. And my biggest thing is like, why right now? Like, what are they trying to distract us from? Because I do believe the media plays games. We've heard these accusations for 20 years, off and on. Like, we've heard these allegations that he apparently had something to do with Tupac, apparently had something to do with Biggie. And then the things that we know he's done, like we know the shooting in the club really happened. We remember when he like beat up, was it Steve Stouts because of the Nas video? Remember he beat up his son's football coach. Like, he has been untouchable for so long. So why now? Like, all of these things should have had him in the penitentiary for years. And then you start thinking, is it because he went against the Ciroc parent company? Did he piss someone powerful off? Was he just too loud and outrageous with it? I think the Cassie situation was the beginning of the end for him. And then when the video came out, it was really the end for him when you lose the course of public opinion. But I have some strong feelings because at the end of the day, yes, domestic violence, horrible, but he's not being charged for it. He's being charged for having parties. That's what it seems like to me,
And sex trafficking.
It's like, how many of you rich dudes at home flew a girl out? I'm not even rich, and I've paid for a train ticket or two. And I've definitely been trafficked. I've driven some miles. Kyle, no, I've taken some road.
Yeah.
So, have I been trafficked? And then everybody's been to a party where people were either drinking. Like, all of that seems like central partying to me. And, if is being gay a crime? I don't understand what he's really done to have these type of charges. And maybe I need to read the indictment more. But I'm looking at the bigger picture, like, what are they trying to distract us from? It's election year. I don't know. But I think it's very unfortunate if people were hurt at the end of the day. If he's intimidating people and doing things against their will. But I always see other videos after these things happen, and they were all buddy with them. You know what I mean? If somebody forced me to do something that I don't want to do, that I'm so traumatized by, next time you see me, my energy is not going to be like, yo, what's up? Something's off about it. And that's my thing. At the end of the day, I don't see, I don't like people being able to have their cake and eat it too. Either you were traumatized and a victim, or you're not. And I think that goes with Cassie too. A lot of people say, you don't know how hard it is to leave. You left this time. So what made it so hard last time? I don't know. Maybe it's just the age talking, but I feel something's funny. My tinfoil hat is on, and I feel like it's something funny that we're being distracted from. How about you, Petty?
It's a big old mess. Man, damn. It's just whether he did it or whether he didn't, like, it's his credibility, everything is shot. Everything is gone. Like, they're not gonna let him out no matter what. So they have a lot of I guess they have a lot of charges on him, but still, no matter what happens, like, his credibility is shot. Nobody's gonna want to ever work with him again. Whether he gets out, it's basically a wrap for him. Like, so even if he's found not guilty.
What if he beats the case? You don't think he can make a comeback?
I don't know. I honestly don't think so.
My biggest thing is he never.
I don't think he cares, bro. I mean, sure enough, you've had other artists make comebacks, but not from something like that. I just don't see a comeback from that after that. I just don't.
Insightful as always. How about you, Kyle?
It's not a wrap. Think about it. Cassie got caught up in that situation, right? It
Who?
ain't like these rumors about Diddy just started. Everybody knew the rumors about Diddy even before Cassie was in the situation, and she still put herself in the situation. And you know why? Because people love to be famous and they want to be rich. They want to be known. Everybody, the people at the band knew the situation. They made them want to get cheesecake. And guess what happened next year? Danity came. No. Day 26. After watching some other people walk to get cheesecake, there was another group of people that wanted to be famous. And then after watching how they got treated, then Danity Kane came and got treated a certain way. People knew that he ripped people off of contracts. They seen the Locks, they seen Mary J. They seen all these people complain about how they get ripped off, and people were still in line to get famous. People do not care. They have this fake like morality that, oh, I care, and why did you do that, and blah 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 blah. And as soon as they're in the position to be famous, they shut their mouth. They do what the quote unquote powerful and rich person say, and they try to become famous. And then when it stops working or it slows down for them, you hear all the complaints. It happens all the time. Everybody with Diddy that had a problem with him, it was after they left him. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just saying what I see. But it was after they left him, and then it was like, oh, well, our contract was actually this, or he treated us this way, or he did this, this, and this. So if Diddy was this person, right, and he was doing all this, you mean to tell me Cassie didn't see any of this? Even before she got with him, she didn't participate in it. She didn't recruit nobody. She didn't do nothing. People never have a problem with something until after it happens to them. And then you want somebody to feel sorry for you. But these rumors and all this stuff about him killing Biggie, the rumors were out there, right? I mean, not Biggie, but yeah, Biggie and Tupac. The
Yeah.
rumors were out there after he did it. Like, this ain't nothing new. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's wrong. So I feel sorry for like people being in it, but I don't like the excuse about rich and powerful, because you're not obligated to be rich. You're not obligated to be powerful. Go get another job. You're not obligated to be a singer. So I don't think that's an excuse to put up with anything or to stay with somebody because they were powerful.
Yeah, I mean, they either cross your moral line, because I don't believe in like a universal moral line. I think each individual has some things that they will and will not do, and it's up to you to accept those things. I always said, and I think Kyle agrees with me, your life is about the choices you make.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a doctor, yes, you may come from a poor neighborhood and you may have all these things that are strikes against you. But if you study hard enough, you got the aptitude, you get the grades, you go to school, you can still do it. It's up to you. It's how much work do you really want to put into it? And people just work. That goes with relationships, that goes for your career. You only go as far as how much work you're willing to put into it. And I think most people get into something that they have an interest in or passion for, and they realize how much hard work it is to get to the level that they want to get to. They realize that it's not worth it. And one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Ted DiBiase, he had a line: "Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay." So the question is, what's your price? If Diddy came to me with the baby oil, I'm like, all I want to do is, I'm like, nah, I'm not into that. I guess I'm gonna have to try to get a record deal somewhere else
Yeah,
where I can
exactly.
get it on my own merit. Not for a bad record deal. And in the whole music industry, that's one of the reasons I started the Den, because I like to talk to young artists that are independent that may not have signed a deal, and make sure that they know that there's an alternative path, kind of being like a stopgate in the industry instead of a gatekeeper. Like, hey, if you go this route, a lot of people charge just the interview. One of my favorite den mates, Russell, he had put something like, back in the day, a DJ or a host would have people on the show that they really rock with, and now you can just pay for everything. You could pay to be famous if you want. You could pay to get views if you want. You could pay to be on. If I see people on World Star all the time, and you realize it's a paid ad. You're like, why are they on my World Star? You're like, oh, because they paid to promote something. In the media world, you don't really need these ditties anymore. You can get famous from like the Hot Tua girl. She's got a whole multi-million-dollar contract for being on one video and saying something funny. That's how quickly fame can come to you. Any of us could say something stupid or do something stupid on a video today and be the one that the algorithm catches, and tomorrow we'll be famous. That's every time you put something out on social media, you have the opportunity to become famous that day. So fame isn't really a big deal anymore. Monetizing it and having a strategy to monetize it is the key. And for a lot of those people that got done, they said, I'm going to take a shortcut to do this. And like Cat Williams said, Diddy going to ask you to party? You got to tell him no if that's not against your thing. But if that is, if you're willing to make that sacrifice and take that shortcut, more power to you. I'm not mad at you either. I think it's the right thing. Everybody always say, would you do this for amount of money? There's an amount of money that most people would be like, I'm gonna do something that they just be having stupid ones like, would you slap your friend for $1 million? I'm like, I'll be at Cal's house tomorrow. Like, you will appreciate me when I cut you your portion, bro. But
you better give me something. But I don't know. I just hate the fake moral outrage of people. Like, I don't know. I'm a believer. If you don't live your everyday life like that, like, don't hold other people by a standard. It's people that know people that literally seen people beat on their girl and they don't say nothing. It's people that know people that mess with teenagers. Even when we were in high school and didn't say nothing, like, I got all this moral high ground for everything. But as soon as somebody rich do something, you're like, oh, well, I can't believe that you did that, while you literally in your everyday life see people do this stuff and you don't say anything.
Or done it yourself. I guarantee 90% of people, if all of their texts got exposed, they'd be on suicide watch like Diddy. If your phone got hacked and every text you've ever sent, or every private conversation you've ever had, or if you were a freshman in college and a high schooler walked through, came on campus, not me, but I'm just saying there's some people that we know in our own personal life, or shoot, some people you can look at your parents and look at the age gap and be like, wait a minute.
Yep.
Wait a minute, So, it like I said, it's the false morality. I still ain't heard Diddy ever tied somebody up against their will or kidnapped anything. It was like, I haven't heard that story yet, and I haven't seen any evidence predicted to that yet. And if you're going to take him down, I think that's why you've seen so many CEOs retire, because they know that it's just a matter of time before that footage comes out. And Diddy didn't make them people do that. He just offered the opportunity. Would you like to partake? And they were like, yeah, don't mind if I do.
I think what I don't like is, like, first thing, I'm over all the Diddy stuff. Then,
I know, it seems like we've been talking for him for 2 seasons.
Yeah, not only that, like, every time I look on Facebook or something, there's some article like, oh, well, this person went to a party, or this person, like, it's getting stupid. Like, so now everybody that went to a party y'all affiliating with doing something bad, or whatever Diddy was doing, it's getting stupid. It's almost screams like jealousy. People see somebody like, and people love to see people get knocked down. People that's in a powerful position, I don't know what it is. People love to see, like, them get knocked down, and everybody's saying, well, time for Jay-Z next. It's like, it's stupid. So, like, hold on. So y'all hope that this person did crimes to get knocked down? Do y'all even care about the victims? Like, I'm looking at the jokes, the diddler, all this. Like, it's, so y'all really don't care about the victims, because y'all wouldn't even be making jokes about this stuff, because if he did it, there are real victims out there.
Because they know it's really no real victims out there. I once again, if somebody does something to me against my will or harms me in any way, they always say, oh, they're powerful, they're connected. I'm going to take my chances of reporting it to the police. I'm going to take my chances and say, if there's evidence, there's gonna be. I just don't think it's he's as connected as you think he is. I think if there was evidence of wrongdoing, any officer would love to earn their stripes on taking down a powerful person.
I was about to say that. Yep.
There's like you said, there's always people that are willing to make their fame off a case. Attorneys, it's always seems like once one cracks the armor and there's vulnerability, then the floodgates come in. Some of these charges say were like in 1989. I'm like, whoa. In 1989, come on now. That's 5-6 decades ago. Like, it's too late. I don't understand how Bill Cosby, all those charges, none of those charges was within the last 20 years. And I don't know, like, it seems like there's no responsibility for a lot of these victims for putting themselves in predicaments that, once again, I'm not saying that you have the right to say no and change your mind. And if that's the case, if you were literally forced against your will, then, my prayers for you, you are indeed a victim. But you never really hear that. It's when the money stops coming. Same thing with Vince McMahon. We talked about him earlier this year. It wasn't a problem till the rest of that money didn't come. First $1 million got paid. She was as quiet as a church mouse. The other $2 million didn't come, and now all these charges come. I'm like, when the money's right, everything's good to go. Once the money starts, you realize you sold your soul for a price that you didn't feel you got enough for. Now you're trying to get a refund. There's no refund when you sell your soul.
I'm sorry, man. If I'm doing something and somebody tell me I gotta sign an NDA, I'm good on whatever y'all got going on. Like, I'm going home. Like, I don't care about the money. I don't care about being around the stars. I don't care about anything. If I gotta sign an NDA, I'm good on being there because I like to broadcast everything that happened when I go somewhere. So if I can't talk, then I'm good on going. I'm not signing anything.
Shit, and you just seen a million videos of me with that crazy. What's up? It's your boy Marz. It was so sick of me in Vegas last year. Every time we pulled,
oh my god,
what's up? It's your boy Marz, and we're here. I would have tore that party to smithereens. I'm like, yeah, it's the Den. We made it down the Den After Dark crew. We had the Diddy party. Al over there with the Ciroc, free Ciroc, take the shots. There go Petty, he over there smoking with Meat Mill. Oh shit.
Where that baby won't come from?
I'm like, no, good. I already put some lotion on. What's going on?
You see Diddy creep up behind Marz. I gotta go.
People like, I like that podcasting you doing, Daddy. I like the way you scrambling and scrapping with the episodes, Daddy. I'm like, why are you calling me Daddy? Why are you so close, man? I'd have been like that next song. Step back, you standing kind of close. I feel a little poke coming through.
I'm good. I never understood that. Let me sign this paper so I can't talk about what we like. What? No, I'm good.
Like, what are we doing? I thought we was just gonna have some drinks and some appetizers.
That's all. Some hors d'oeuvres and shit. Like,
I just wanted to get some horse to overs.
I think NDA should be illegal.
I think so too. Like, I feel that's already saying I'm about to do some fraudulent shit. And a lot of people, companies that they work for, make them sign like, agreements that you'll arbitrate before you take it to court. When you work for a job and you don't even know it, you just be so happy to get the check, and then you be ready to sue them, and they be like, part of our employment agreement. Even some of the content you buy, when you click that little licensing agreement, that means you're not really buying something. If it's a licensing agreement, it means you don't own it. At any time, they could take that content right off the platform, and you be like, hey, I thought I bought this. They were like, sorry, this is a license. Even when you don't buy a hard copy of a video game, you don't own that video game. They can make changes or remove that game off the digital platform at any time, and there's nothing you could do. So, a lot of us don't. That's why I kind of miss having CDs and miss having Blu-rays. Like, you realize you're paying all this money to rent essentially indefinitely, but they can take a movie off Netflix in a heartbeat, and you'd be like, damn, a lot of people got mad when they removed Friends. If you would have actually bought the DVD, you would have been able to own it forever, and it would have been a problem. So
that's true.
But yeah, I'm interested. My biggest thing is, like you said, who else is going down? All those CEOs that retired the day after he was indicted. That looks guilty as hell. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to catch me. You're gonna have to prove I did that shit. I'm not giving
That was
up.
crazy.
All those CEOs, it was like 60 CEOs retired because they know they on tape. Like, I like that, Daddy.
I want to see this though. I want to see the feds come after somebody that got the money to fight them back. Because I really want to see where this gonna go. I think they had enough on them. I mean, with finding the drugs at his house. I mean, the casting tape, they can't really do anything, but I think they just brought him in on some stuff, hoping to get some more on them.
Having them AR-15s with fouled off serial numbers is not good.
Yeah, they found pink cocaine, so it's
15 years right there. But
how you gonna? But that's what I'm saying. How you gonna think about a billionaire with his lawyer? I'm gonna make you prove that. How you gonna prove those are mine? They could be
security guards.
Yeah, anybody.
Yeah,
y'all could have planned it.
That's not like I have one house. So if you find some shit in my house, it's my shit. But it's like, sir, we saw you on the Vivid cam with it, like, coming in.
Now, if this dummy still got his cameras, I mean, don't get me wrong, Diddy was reckless on some stuff. Like that video of Cassie shouldn't even had. I don't know if they found it on him. That shouldn't even have been out. It should have been destroyed.
The cojones for him to store even the bad stuff. That it kind of reminds me, like, you ever see one of those movies and the spy is breaking into the evil corporation and they go in their files and they're like, haha, I found it. And I'm like, why are you taking detailed records of the criminal shit you did? Like, bought some crap today. September 3rd, 2024. Made a legal transaction, sold kilos of cocaine today. I'm like, who's taking these detailed records of their criminal enterprises? When I would have bought that tape, because clearly he bribed somebody, I'd have been like, I need every copy scrubbed and burned and digitally destroyed. He was probably watching it and showing his friends, look, I'm thinking of making an ultimate fighting league where I just fight pretty women. Check this out. What do you think it is? He was showing this footage to people. 50 Cent said, how's 50 Cent not a snitch, though?
It's getting weird now, man.
Like, what's his obsession with taking 50 down? Taking Diddy down? It seems like he's obsessed with this. And people are like,
I like 50, but 50 don't go after white people like he go after black people. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know, it's becoming weird now. And I forgot, did 50 have like some assault charges on one of his baby mamas or something?
His most recent baby mama said that he essayed her. And he was just like, no, I didn't. And that was that. I'm like, ain't that what did he? Like, for some people, we just be like, oh, okay, cool,
Exactly.
And other people get like, we love Mike Tyson. Pop culture loves Mike Tyson. But he was still, and Mike, I don't want no smoke if you somehow come across this episode. But he was convicted. You know what I mean? So technically, but no one has that smoke for him. And I don't personally believe he did. And maybe people are just scared of him. But he gets notes. Like, you see Mike Tyson on all types of commercials, movies, and nobody says, oh, wait a minute, this dude has his charge. But then someone like Jonathan Majors gets convicted of a misdemeanor, which breaks down to somebody got hurt while I was snatching my shit back. And people are like, oh, this man's career should be over. It's so weird who gets the special treatment and who doesn't.
People always just, I don't know, they always had it out for Diddy. And like I said, he may have did it, but I'm an objective person. If I like you or not, like I go by like what I see. I go by the evidence. Like Marz said, right now I'm just seeing baby oil. Like that's his sexuality. Is that's what he do? That's the type of parties he throw. Then that's on him. I mean, I guess people come to him. They got pictures of him with a 50-foot bed in the backyard. Jay-Z on the bed, Aaliyah on the bed, Dame Dash, Buster. Everybody's on the bed.
And Alvin used to be the host with the most. He's had some outrageous parties, some fun parties. I've been to quite a few. Never has this dude been like, hey, yo, ain't no party like a Cal Jones party. All right, so everybody, let's get naked and go to the back. I got a big ass bed. He had a hot tub. I don't think he ever took the top off of it. And so if all of a sudden
got
like,
beds in the gym.
He had beds in the basketball court, bro.
But
why? They said he was, and I hope I don't lose. Thank y'all for tuning in. I see y'all there. I hope I don't lose you for this. They said he was making S workers play butt naked 5-on-5 basketball. I feel that's a lot. You come in there and you're like, I'm just gonna slang some wings. And he's like, check up, daddy. I'm like, yo, man, they probably all greased up playing basketball. Like,
that's when you just got too much money. You're just bored with your money now. You don't just watch y'all play basketball against each other naked.
He probably had a freaky board game created where it would like have different categories. Like, all right, what we gonna do tonight? He rolled the dice. People like, all right, butt naked dudes, roll the dice second time, playing Uno in the grotto. All right, let's go. You know, he was just coming up with stuff. And they said when a man has too much of one thing, you know, he's not the only one. Charlie Sheen has got some freaky, allegations. Will Smith, I've heard some, freaky rumors and allegations. I think a lot of dudes, if they had that much assets, would go buck wild. Especially in that he was famous at what, like 19?
I think you get that much, but you just bored. Like you done had every girl, you done did everything. You just, I'm not excusing. You just start like doing stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, very few people can come across so much wealth and power, and I think really it's power because there's some people that like I don't believe Bill Gates is out there doing some crazy shit. You know, he might be, but he doesn't give me like that vibe. Now, some people like Bill Clinton, I'm like, yeah, he looked like a freak. I believe he was probably into some presidential shit. Jay-Z, for some reason, doesn't strike me. Like everybody's trying to bring him down. I'm like, he always got the same face. What I see, I ain't never seen Jay-Z look excited. But he'll just be like,
all right, bro. Let's talk about Jay-Z real quickly. But I gotta get out the broadcast soon. So I don't know. To me, it seems weird for a grown man to watch girls as teenagers come up to be grown women and then be like, "Oh, you 18 now, so now we can get together." That shit kind of creepy to me.
No, it's very creepy to me because that means I don't want to say grooming, but you've had that thought for a long time. You were literally just waiting for it's illegal. I remember Tyga did something similar with Kendall Jenner, and I'm like, why is a 23-year-old dating a 17-year-old?
Mm.
You know, or 16 or whatever age she was. It's weird to me because at some point we know it's about one thing when the age gap is so much because it's no way you have anything in common. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm blessed today to make it to 44 years of age. I do not know what an 18-year-old. I just figured out how to Twitch. I've had a Twitch channel for 2 years. I figured out how to stream today because I'm old. I don't understand this world of young people shit. So I definitely wouldn't imagine an 18-year-old girl like that. You look like you could literally be my child, literally be my kid. You got to have a level of But then at the same time, somebody like, what's her name? Chloe Bailey. She's what, like 23? And if she gave me the opportunity, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be a creepy man. Oh man.
But you ain't been watching. I think it's different if you've been watching Chloe since she was like 14 or 15 as a teenager, and then you were a grown person already. You watch her come out of teenagehood to a grown woman. I'm just surprised nobody talks about this. Cause that's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. Cause you had to, I'm pretty sure Destiny Child had to be around Jay-Z sometime in their career when they were teenagers.
They got pictures of them where he's like hugged up with Beyonce and she's like 15 and he's like 27.
So what, what was he saying to himself? Like, damn, this 15-year-old bad. I can't wait till she get like of age, and then like, oh no, and like nobody talk about this. That's not weird.
Yeah, that's absolutely what he was saying. But you know, they had the rumor. I didn't know Foxy Brown was so young. Like till I saw something, and she's younger than me, and I was like, wait a minute. So that means she was like 16 on that song. Ain't no nigga. Like what you talk about? Like I got the baddest 9-9 tonight.
He was writing her shit.
He write this out like that ain't inappropriate. Like if I had a 16-year-old daughter and a damn near 30-year-old dude was like, here's the lyrics we gonna have her say. I was like, what? She's got the illest nana. What?
And he did an album with R. Kelly. I mean, come on now, like, yeah, two albums.
He did 2 albums with R. Kelly.
Come on now, and they were just up in the studio. No, you know, let me just shut up. I want to get this canceled, but yeah, and nobody talks about this.
Yeah, I mean, and that it's been a lot of industry. You look at these celebrities and you look at the ages of their wife, and you're like, that's really inappropriate. You know, even Prince, like you know, he was married one time. She was like 16 when he married her, and he was like 40. And nobody said, and everybody loves Prince. You know, God rest the dead, one of the most talented artists to ever live. But yeah, and then like he met her when she was like 14, and like she became a dancer for him, like on tour at 14, and then he married her at 16. And I'm like, the parents are selling their kids at the end of the day. You know, you hear R. Kelly's music before he signed Aaliyah. What made the man that wrote Honey Love think that he would have an appropriate relationship with your daughter when you put him under his wing alone? There's no way he would have been alone in the studio. Y'all would have been having to sing that song via record the studio and put it together in post. But they sold their daughter because they thought that was the only way to make it in the industry. It's not new. I do think this year, Cat Williams called it in that interview. He said it's up. I think the industry is going to be, when so many powerful record label heads go up, I think it's going to change the music industry. Your traditional record deal is not going to exist anymore. The traditional record labels are not going to exist anymore.
I agree. And I guess that's episode. We'll talk about that sex tape that Shannon Sharp planted. And
he definitely that was strategic, top tier. Whoever his public relations team that he hired, chef's kiss. That thing helped resolve his issue with people accusing him of being gay. He's instantly promoting some performance drug that he's a sponsor for, and he went viral again. He hadn't been viral since Cat Williams. He went from like 45 million views to 1 million views. That's a big drop off. So, you know, perfectly planned, strategic. There's no way that was an accident. I'm live on Instagram right now, and it took me 3 tears. I had to copy a key. I had to put the key into a thing. I'm like, ain't no way in hell you just fumbled your phone. And he picked it up and adjusted. He had one of these mics, right here, and he just turned the phone and he was voice acting. Oh, that's my shit. Sounding like a indentured servant. Oh, that's my Michelle.
They probably just in there making noises.
Yeah, she was probably jumping on the bed.
Oh my god.
They were having a cut. It was like DMX. They said DMX would get the groupies and take them backstage and pray for them. They thought they were going to do something. He'd be like, Leviticus 12:13. Like, what? It was like, we're not here for that. They have them all crying, praying.
But I got this shot for your birthday because I got to go to bed.
Yeah, I got to go to work in the morning for the first time. But man, thank y'all for tuning in, guys. Celebrate a real one's birthday. The next one up is King Petty. We'll be back in 30 days with that. Joining the that shot did something to you. You all right? I ain't never seen, we getting old. I ain't never seen him do a chaser. That shit. he had that face like the shit went down the wrong hole. He was about to throw up.
Let me get 2 chasers.
Oh wait, yeah. What was that?
It was just water.
No, what was that drink? What was that shot of?
Oh, what was it? El Padrino.
El Padrino. When you want to get
like
that rock going on.
Yeah, tequila.
Yeah, okay.
Enough said. Yeah. If I did a shot at tequila right now, this would be my last episode.
More Marz used to get drunk in the earlier episodes, and he'd be almost falling asleep and shit.
And that's when we used to do the Vice and Choice. If y'all notice, we haven't done a Vice and Choice in about 2 years. I'll go through 2 bottles of Stella Rosa. I'll be like, so today's topic, we're gonna talk about big back bitches. We looked at them first episodes. We were like, we say the bitch word a lot, so let's cut back on the. We're gonna pull back on some of these conversations. Oh man. But once again, man, thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, brothers. For 35 years now, or something like that, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. We gotta do another guy trip for real. We skipped this season, but we gotta do a next one for sure. So appreciate y'all for tuning in down. Like, comment, subscribe. Before we go, tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Cal Jones Eats and Travels on Instagram, TikTok. Traveling to the best places, trying the food out, trying the drinks, telling y'all about the hotels and everything, and I'm gonna give my honest opinion. And find me on the D.E.N. I gotta get with Marz because it's a lot of sports shit going on. People are dying and everything, so we need to do another blow the whistle. We need to do politics. Politicking as usual.
Yeah, I think we should do an election special. Right before. Obviously we got an important choice to make. So that's what, November 4th. So maybe we'll do one late October to do a just election special and drive the vote. So yeah, we'll make sure we bring the content. I'm ready for blow the whistle. We got to get Big Gerald. We got to get our 2 Horsemen season 2. So hopefully we can get the rest of the West Coast crew to participate more. But I appreciate y'all.
That's me.
Petty be there. Petty consistent. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And we'll be back again shortly. We're gonna talk about the other shit we were talking about. I'm so woo, this right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm leaning now. I've been on a fast this whole time, so this is my first puff of anything in 3 weeks. I don't know how Petty do it. I am not built for this life.
Man, well, many years of chiefing. Many years of chiefing.
He's a chiefologist, if you will.
Yeah, Power Petty on YouTube on the Ill Vision channel right now.
Absolutely. Check it out. Oh yeah, and prayers out to the people in Asheville, North Carolina, man. I don't really look at the news because it seems like it's always bad news. So I didn't know. I had a lot of people reaching out to me because they know Virginia is pretty close to North Carolina, and they're like, "You good? You good?" I'm just in the house like eating Chinese food. Like, what you talking about? I'm here playing video games. What y'all talking about? I did not know
the hurricane.
Yeah, it was bad. So I know a lot of them need water. If y'all know any place where to make some donations, please do what you can to help your brothers and sisters down in Asheville.
Right.
It's real bad out there. And maybe I'll find a link to put in the bio afterwards. If I can find any reputable places to donate, please do what you can to help. But other than that,
shit, Asheville didn't help the people in Tampa. Like, we got destroyed down here.
Oh, did y'all get fucked up? My man. I told you all watch the news.
You got people that lost everything, flooded it up.
I said, "Was you all right?" I texted you earlier.
I was good, but shit, on the other side.
I mean, that's the only person.
Wait.
A 13-foot storm surge. You talking about Asheville? Everybody go to Asheville. Man, help the people in Tampa. Shit. I got destroyed down here. Yeah, that storm.
You know any organizations?
This is another one out.
That's
it's about to form. So
it's raining now. It's pouring.
Y'all going through hurricane season right now, right? Am I correct?
You are correct. Yeah, this is the peak of hurricane season. And unfortunately, we're kind of due. There hasn't been a crazy one in years. So, you know.
But you know, now with climate change. So
let's do an episode on climate change for Politics as Usual. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Look at you, Petty, creatively consulting. That's a good idea. Maybe I could find a climate change specialist to be a guest.
Get your boy from what's our boy name?
Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah, he know. I'm sure he know about climate change. That dude is like a walking encyclopedia.
Like climate change. He probably would know about like what's going on like underneath us. Pause. Yeah. You know, like
what's you
like earthquakes and like volcanoes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, tectonic
plates.
Yeah. That's why I said pause.
Oh, my God.
He said underneath us. I'm like, what?
I'm like, pause. I'm like, man.
Ooh. You know, Cameron probably got a fucking weather satellite in his house and shit. He already know what's coming.
He probably like, so in 1872, Nikola Tesla.
What if he see this episode? Ain't he like your political guest?
Yeah, he knows. I do a good impersonation.
I did a movie 3 years ago.
It was looking so convenient. It's called Tornadoes and shit. Like,
yeah, but then, oh.
Look, smart.
He about to fall out that way.
You know he about to know about all this shit. We just gonna be sitting there like this.
It'd be like you just give the question and go and just sit. I get 2 hours of content and all I'd be like is welcome to Politics as Usual and go.
He talked for like 30 minutes straight. I was like, hey, I want to say something.
Wait, you said you gotta raise your hand? What?
But whatever you say in comparison, you're gonna seem so stupid because he know like the dates and the facts.
Oh,
and then you be like, yeah, but what about Clinton and shit?
And you know he know because he got like 83 books in the background.
Hell yeah, I was like, I got one book, Limitless by La Russell, and it's like 12 pages.
No, he got his books ain't been on the shelf. They just laying around. You know he read them books. Like you reading books, like real books. I be like audio books.
Right. Really? I'm like, you don't listen to podcast clips on YouTube. And yo, speaking of YouTube, Cal, I want to thank you for putting me on the YouTube Premium. I don't know what kind of uncivilized, uncouth lifestyle I was living, watching them commercial breaks every 30 seconds.
Every 30 seconds.
But this is that I don't know how anybody can watch YouTube without it. I was like, I'm gonna have to find another platform because once I switched to that premium, oh my god, I was watching shows. I'm like on season 3 of this dude that got an ant farm in Canada, and he got a big ass aquarium, like 1,000-gallon aquarium, and he got like alligators and tarantulas, and he built his own ecosystem. I'd be sitting in the house for like, oh no, not the fire ants. They about to get attacked by the scorpions. Oh damn. Yo, I YouTube Premium is a whole nother world. I'm like, this has changed my life. And it comes with YouTube Music. So I got another streaming platform to listen to music.
Oh, YouTube got music?
Yeah, man. They got a whole, once you get the premium, it comes with YouTube Music for free. You just got to download the app.
Oh, I gotta get that.
Yeah, so I was like, I can cancel my Spotify now because
I was about to say that. I cancel this Apple Music.
I need to go to Rocket Money because I looked because I wasn't doing anything, so I was just looking. I got Amazon Music that I don't even remember subscribing to, but I'm paying like $6.99 for that. I got Spotify. I'm paying like $9.99 for that. I got Tidal. I'm paying like $21.99 for that. This comes with YouTube Music. And I'm like, yo, I don't need all these damn platforms to listen to music. I need to cancel some of these shits.
No, with that.
Amazon Music is the only reason I haven't canceled it because I have one of those Alexa home things. So I can echo or whatever, and I can be like, Alexa, play, and then the Amazon Music. So that's the only reason I haven't canceled it. But Spotify, I can definitely cancel. The only reason I've kept that is because they do, like, at the end of the year, they do the playlists, and a lot of content creators, like, I've been listening to. But then I'd be too embarrassed to post it because as a music host, you would think I'd be listening to more, and it'd be like Backstreet Boys. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, the world, bro. I'd be in there. You know, I wanted to be in a boy band. But you know, I couldn't sing. I'm keep it funky. I did, man. STP could have been more than a group of podcasters. We could have been out there. Kyle, no,
the way we sang back when we were in high school. No,
bro. I had Kyle on the cruise ship fighting for the microphone, bro. He started off. He said, I don't want to do this. I said, yo, man, karaoke. It's a thrill, man. I don't want to sing in front of them people. I'm like, come on, man, just do it for me. He was like, all right, whatever. I do one song. two nights later, they were like, oh shit, Boys and Men. They was calling us Boys and Men. They were like,
the whole ship knew us.
The whole ship.
Oh hell no!
They were like, y'all performing tonight? They was like trying to get tickets. They were like, y'all performing tonight?
Did y'all get at least free drinks?
Well, it was a cruise ship, so it's just like, you know.
Shit, with Marz, you do if you tipping the damn bartender $10 a drink.
My dumb ass, I didn't know that the tip was already in the ticket. Like when you go on a cruise ship, you pay the tip. So I went and got a bunch of $5 bills, and every time I would get something, I would hand it off. So I would be across the club. As soon as I raised my hand, drink, everybody else would be trying to get service and stuff. And Cal was like, yo, do you know these people? Why they giving you such good service? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I got it like that. And then he saw me hand that money to the lady. He was like, yo, what you doing? I was like, giving her a tip. He was like, you know you already paid for the tip, right? I was like, what? He was like, no wonder they coming to you. Your ass giving double, triple tips. I was like, oh.
And Petty, they were skipping everybody. Like people would like be sitting there waiting for their drinks. They'll just go straight to Marz. I'm like, how the heck? I'm like, you know them before we came on the ship?
I'm like, man, we're trying to get some drinks, but that line too long. I'm like,
oh my God.
As soon as I turn around, I come back. He's like, how the fuck? What? He's like, what did you do? They stop. They be like, excuse me, man. They be like, yes, Mr. Marshall, what can I do for you today? I'm like, let me get full rum and cokes or whatever, and they were like, I remember I was getting a rum and coke with an extra coke.
Oh yeah, with an extra coke. I'm like, dude, are you chasing a rum and coke with a coke?
As soon as I would take a sip, I poured some more soda back in, take another sip. I was like, I had to have that mixture of more soda than drink. I'm not a drinker, man.
I'm weak.
Get my ass off of here.
Yeah. All right, but once again, thanks again for coming out. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. And if y'all want to send me a birthday treat, you can do a donation to $SHAWN930, and I will make sure it goes to a good charity called Another Pair of Crocs for me.
All right, peace.
All right, y'all. We out. Peace.